Is focusing on yourself selfish? Motivational Insights, is focusing on yourself selfish? It's a question that's plagued minds for centuries, and today. We're diving deep into this controversial topic. I'm your host from Insightify. And I'm here to challenge your perceptions and maybe even change your life. Picture this: you're on a plane, and the flight attendant is giving the safety briefing. What do they always say? In case of an emergency, put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. Now, does that sound selfish to you? Or is it actually the most responsible thing you can do? You see, there's a profound difference between being selfish and practicing self-care. Selfishness is about taking from others, while self-care is about nurturing yourself so you can give more. It's like the difference between a black hole that consumes everything around it and a star that radiates light and warmth to its surroundings. Let's break it down. When you focus on yourself in a healthy way, you're not just benefiting yourself, you're creating a ripple effect that touches everyone around you. Think about it. When you're stressed, burnt out, and running on empty, how much can you really offer to others? But when you're at your best, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you become a powerhouse of positivity and support for those around you. Take Sarah, for example. She was a dedicated nurse, always putting her patients first. She worked long hours, skipped meals, and neglected her own needs. Eventually, she hit a wall. Burnout set in, and she found herself unable to provide the level of care her patients deserved. It was only when Sarah started prioritizing her own well-being, getting enough sleep, eating well, and taking time for herself that she rediscovered her passion for nursing and became even better at her job. This isn't just anecdotal evidence. Studies have shown that people who practice self-care are more productive, more creative, and more resilient in the face of challenges. They're better equipped to handle stress and are less likely to experience burnout. In other words, focusing on yourself isn't just good for you, it's good for everyone around you. But here's the catch: many of us feel guilty about putting ourselves first. We've been conditioned to believe that self-sacrifice is noble and that taking care of ourselves is somehow selfish. It's time to challenge that belief. The philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. By making self-care a habit, we're not just improving ourselves, we're cultivating excellence in all areas of our lives. So, how can you start focusing on yourself without feeling guilty? Here are some practical tips. 1. Set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain your energy or don't align with your values. It's not about being rude, it's about respecting your own time and energy. 2. Practice mindfulness. Take time each day to check in with yourself. How are you feeling? What do you need? This awareness is the first step to taking better care of yourself. 3. Invest in your growth. Whether it's reading a book, taking a course, or learning a new skill, investing in your personal development is never selfish. Prioritize your health. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and adequate sleep are not luxuries, they're necessities for a well-functioning mind and body. 5. Cultivate meaningful relationships. Surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Remember, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Now, you might be thinking, but what about my responsibilities? I can't just focus on myself all the time. And you're right. The key is balance. It's not about neglecting your duties or relationships, it's about finding a harmony between caring for yourself and caring for others. Imagine you're a cup of water. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? By focusing on yourself, you're filling your cup so that you have more to give to others. It's not selfish, it's sustainable. Let's look at another example. Mark was a high-powered executive who prided himself on his work ethic. He was always the first one in the office and the last one to leave. His family life suffered, his health declined, and despite his hard work, his performance started to slip. It wasn't until he had a wake-up call, in the form of a minor heart attack, that he realized something had to change. Mark started prioritizing his health, spending quality time with his family, and setting boundaries at work. To his surprise, not only did his personal life improve, but his work performance soared. By taking care of himself, he became a more effective leader and a happier person overall. This brings us to an important point. Focusing on yourself isn't just about self-improvement, it is about self-awareness. It's about understanding your needs, your values, and your purpose. When you're in tune with yourself, you're better equipped to navigate life's challenges and make decisions that align with your true self. The philosopher Socrates famously said, "Know thyself." This ancient wisdom is more relevant than ever in our fast-paced, hyper-connected world. By taking the time to understand ourselves, we can show up more authentically in all areas of our lives. So, let's reframe the question. Instead of asking, "Is focusing on yourself selfish?" let's ask, "How can focusing on myself help me better serve others?" Because when you're at your best, you're in the best position to make a positive impact on the world around you. Remember, self-care isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. It's not selfish, it's smart. And it is not just about you. It is about becoming the best version of yourself so you can show up fully in your relationships, your work, and your community. As we wrap up this video, I want to leave you with a challenge. This week, commit to one act of self-care each day. It could be as simple as taking a 10-minute walk, reading a chapter of a book you love, or having a heartfelt conversation with a friend. Notice how these small acts of self-care impact your mood, your energy, and your interactions with others. And now, I turn the question to you. How has focusing on yourself impacted your life? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to start their own journey of self-care. If you found value in this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to Insightify for more empowering content. Remember, every time you take care of yourself, you're creating a positive ripple effect that touches countless lives. So, what belief are you transforming today? Share your journey in the comments below. Until next time, this is Insightify, reminding you that taking care of yourself isn't selfish, it is the most selfless thing you can do.